Over the past few years, NVIDIA stock has seen significant growth, driven by strong demand for GPUs in gaming, data centers, and artificial intelligence. However, during the last few months, investors gained more insight into the spending plans of many of NVIDIA's competitors. Microsoft, Meta Platforms, Alphabet, Amazon, and Tesla all acknowledge the need for more AI infrastructure, which raises an important question for investors. Will NVIDIA's share price keep rising, or will competition slow growth and even force a price correction? This video will answer these key questions and also offer a technical analysis for NVIDIA, which will allow me to offer a price prediction for 2027. NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang recently said the demand for the new Blackwell chip is insane, while CFO Colette Kress said that in Q4 we expect to get several $billion in Blackwell revenue. Now, with comments like these, buying NVIDIA stock right now seems like a great idea and a no-brainer for short-term growth, right? Not so fast. Let's take a look at the chart to analyze the current sentiment between NVIDIA's buyers and sellers. Patience may be key here. Remember, the current chart has already factored in the Blackwell chip news announcement and its future earnings potential. Now, before we look at the current price action, let's go back in time to see how far NVIDIA has come and try to understand how this stock moves. Over the last 20 years, NVIDIA has been on a long-term bull run with some interesting pullbacks along the way. So from August 2004, NVIDIA grew by over 1,000% to the peak in October 2007, before having a major correction corresponding to the wider market sell-off due to the GFC. From the low in November 2008, NVIDIA went on a huge 10-year bull run, increasing by almost 5,000%. This means if you had invested just $20,000 at the GFC low and then sold at the peak in October 2018, you would have exited with $1 million. A great return on a 10-year buy and hold strategy. After this peak, NVIDIA had a bearish 3 months, quickly losing 50% of its value into the low of December 2018. Following this low, the stock went on another 3-year bull run, increasing by over 1,000%, taking the price to a new all-time high of $34 in November 2021. Once again, price corrected over the next 12 months, falling by around 67% into the low of $10.81 in October 2022. This brings us to the most recent bullish uptrend, which started from the low in October 2022 and is still technically active, reaching a new all-time high in June 2024 at the 140 price level. So this brings us to the current price action on the chart, which poses a few key questions. Is the 140 peak in June the end of the current bull run, or is price simply taking a breather before pushing higher? I'm going to try and answer this by offering 2 different scenarios based on the chart. For my short-term scenario, the chart indicates that price is consolidating, with the formation of a flag pattern. Since the peak in June, price has pulled back, finding support in August at the $90 level. Buyers then came back in for a few weeks, pushing the price higher, before buying pressure slowed, with some sellers taking profits, causing the price to slide to the support level of $100. Now, as you can see, each time we got a small pullback, the base is higher, which is a positive sign. With this type of pattern, we will typically see a breakout to the upside, confirming buyer interest above the current price levels. However, the breakout can go either way, so we must be patient before investing our hard-earned cash. To be confident that NVIDIA's price is heading higher, we need to see a breakout of this current pattern, with the weekly price closing well above this upper line. This scenario would suggest buyers are taking back control and would offer a medium risk entry. For a higher level of confirmation, you may wish to wait to see what price does after the initial breakout. Typically, there is often a pullback, and this will provide a test of the support at these higher price levels. And if support is confirmed at the upper level and then moves up to make a new high, this confirms the buyers are keen to take the price higher. Now, this scenario would offer another entry point with lower risk. As with all technical analysis, we have to wait for the chart to confirm direction. It's clear since the peak in June, NVIDIA's share price has slowed down and now is in a sideways pattern. However, we can confirm a short to medium term trend line since October 2022, with price action being supported during both August and September. Now, if price stays above the trend line, the uptrend is still active, with a price increase more likely. If we look back on the trend, we can see previous consolidation patterns before the price moved up once again. This suggests that a breakout of the current pattern is more likely to the upside, and that the current trend will continue. So in theory, if price action continues to respect the current medium-term trend line, it may break above $200 by April 25, then around $460 by 2026, and long-term price could reach $1,000 by 2027. However, my second scenario suggests we need to be cautious. If we look at the stronger 5-year trend line starting from January 2019, this suggests that NVIDIA is due a significant pullback. So if the pullback is like the 60% correction in 2022, then price could drop back around $40–50 during 2025. Coming out of this low, we could expect to see a similar price rise like the current trend, moving upwards towards $400 by 2027. I think this second scenario is more likely based on the 5-year trend being stronger. Now, although this would mean a price drop over the next 12 months, there is still a great opportunity for NVIDIA growth from late 2025 onwards. If you're keen to learn how this chart data compares with NVIDIA's fundamental metrics, check out this video here. Or to pick more growth stocks like NVIDIA, check out this video on fundamental analysis. See you there.